Uncle Corey and Tom.
Okay.
Right? And it was like down in LA or something, but I mean, like, they lived in a different place. It was a nicer place. They were having trouble with Wi-Fi, so I was helping them with their Wi-Fi, but it was so they could remotely manage their workplace, which, come to find, their workplace was like this brothel slash gentleman's club slash, it wasn't gay.
Because they're gay, you would
Yeah, I would have assumed that it was, but it's not.
When you said gentleman's club and you said Uncle Corey and Uncle Tom, I thought it's a gay gentleman's club.
No, it wasn't that at all. It was very straight, and we were there, and it was actually a really cool place. No weird lewdness or anything like that. And then, like, we were there most of the day, and we were just like, they had delicious food, and there was like this nice crowd of people, and it seemed like a pretty family fun place. And then seriously, like, as soon as like 6 p.m. hit, like the minute, all of a sudden the girls were just like,
just get naked.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. And I was just like, this escalated mega fast. So I was just like, this is too much for me. I have to go. So I went to the dinner place where there wasn't hardly anyone because everyone else was like out by the pool. Or,
was Uncle Corey like walking around with like a suit and cane? Like,
no, he was actually like, he wasn't there.
Oh, you just knew he owned it.
He was
in
like
your dream.
in the back office.
Yeah.
Like just bugging away, doing work.
Oh my god.
A rundown, crummy looking office too. Like, it was like, seriously, it was like half this kitchen and it cut off there. Like, this room is tiny. You were too big for this space. And then Tom was like, he was in, because for some reason there was like a bunch of bedrooms there for guessing reasons.
Yuck.
But Tom was in one of like the bigger bedrooms, which was a really plain bedroom. You know, like imagine Corbin's basement with no furniture in it, nothing on the walls, and a single bed.
Way too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was just like sitting on his laptop, and he was being a little PI about his stuff not working. And he was just so stressed out, and I felt bad because he was like so stressed out. And I was like, if I can help, like, let me know. And they were like, yeah, and then like all the doors were open for some reason, so it's not like you could have privacy.
Yeah.
Like they just, and I was just like, I remember peeking in, and there was just this girl in this room, and she was just like naked, and she was dancing like by herself, and I was just like,
by herself.
Yeah, I was just like,
she getting paid.
Yeah,
she gonna work.
It was weird. So I went and I had this whatever this delicious thing was.
What was it?
I ate like one thing out of it, and I was just like, I can't eat. This is too weird. I wasn't expecting this. Like as soon as 6 p.m. to roll around to everyone just being naked, so I was like, all right. I ate one thing. It was delicious, like little sorbet, like ball things. I was like, great, but I'm just not hungry because I'm freaked out. So I was like, all right, I'll go just explore the place, I guess. So I got up, and there was like this indoor enclosed huge pool area. And I remember walking in there, and I was like, I have entered into the wrong place. And then suddenly I was in a swimsuit. I didn't change. I just was then.
They paid extra for that.
And there was like thongs and everything hanging out, doing some Speedos. I was just like, whoa. So now I was just like, all right. For some reason, I had to make it to the other end of the room safely. But like I was walking like some like giant Amazon snoo woman, like this giant ripped black man as a boyfriend, like grabbed me and like threw me into the pool. Yeah. And, like I got a face full of booty.
And you're like, no.
And there was an internal part of me that was just like, oh.
But
and I was like, but no. And I broke away. I got out of the pool. Made it the rest of they were laughing hysterically. Got to the other end of the pool. and it took me right back to the kitchen area.
Oh my god.
Like the restaurant area. And Mom and Dad and everyone were there now.
Whoa.
Yeah. And Dad had ate all my sorbet.
That seems accurate.
Yeah, I was just like, well, I wasn't really hungry anyway, but I was like, it was good. I would like some.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, there's 2 pieces. I was like, that's enough for me. Perfect. All right, my 2 pieces. A bunch of old people started showing up.
Were they getting naked?
No,
That's good.
they were just like sipping tea and drinks and things like that with a bunch of naked women dancing all around them. I was just like, oh, this is a lot. And then like I was like, okay. So Corey decided he was gonna come out of the office and give us the tour de Grand, which I guess he was waiting for Mom and Dad to give us the tour de Grand. And the last part, because I had already explored most of it, was like there was like a storefront, right?
Okay.
But there was just showers. So like it was a window that looked out into the street, but like there was a curtain drawn and it was a shower, and there was like it was like a shower, but it was all like murals of buttholes were the walls of the shower.
So were they painted?
Yeah, they were like extremely detailed booty holes. Yes. So yes, and then so we walked into that shower area, and I was just like, why is there booty holes everywhere? But I was like, there was a part of me that was just like, why? And then there was like, man, these are like extremely accurate booty holes. Like, the level of detail on these things is absolutely incredible.
I don't think it's particularly hard to paint a butthole, is it?
I think with that level of detail, like they were indistinguishable
From a photograph?
from a photographed actual butthole.
How did you know they weren't just pictures with a filter
That's
on
kind of what they looked like.
Mm-hmm.
But they were detailed. That's the thing.
Like-
It's like, it looked like somebody carved it out.
Oh my god.
Or like molded it. And they were on the walls. And
This
it was
is
like this
so
cave.
weird.
So it was like the butthole cave.
Oh.
But like, it was like cut in half because then there was the window that was right outside. So it's like people showered and then they could look in on you showering in the butthole cave. Like as they were walking down the street. So you know how like there's display windows? The shower was a display window. Hold on, I'll help you in a minute.
Eat your food, baby.
And so I was just like, wow, this is nuts. And they're like, if you need to take a shower, take it here. And I was just like, yeah, no, not gonna do that. And the last thing I remember is the place was surrounded by law enforcement.
That took a turn.
Yeah, like all of a sudden, like there's just a bunch of like, and I was just like at the wrong place at the wrong time, and I was being asked questions, but none of them were pertaining to what was actually going on. Like, is there any misconduct going on in this place? No, none of that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, did you witness the murder of such and I was just like, I'm just here. Why are you asking me these questions?
I don't even know why I'm here. No murder, just a lot of titties and booty
And
holes.
Tom was like, oh, and Corey was just like,
Stop it with the booty hole.
sorry.
Stop it.
Sorry, that's just the way that it was. But yeah, so that was,
Stop it.
and I woke up and I was,
We're like, I'm just so happy that wasn't real.
that was the weirdest dream that I've had in a very, very long time.
Yeah. Yep.